Right, yes, so yeah, this is, I've just kind of moved everything into the middle to show you, but with all of the new firmware, with the new Marlin, new LCD all connected up, all working, and if I go back here, and I've managed to set its auto home, so now if I auto home it, you ready? I'm going to come out and I'm going to press auto home, here we go. A little bit noisy, I need to correct that. I think that's just voltages on one of the there we go, look, she's auto-homed. Do have a issue where this was only to provide one of these drivers, this particular, the third one along, was only providing 600 milliamps, which wasn't enough to move these. So I tuned that up to 900 milliamps, but they reckon it's somewhere between 1 volt is required for those. So I'm just tuning those to try and get rid of some of that noise and some of that wobble, and I'm tuning the velocity and acceleration of that axis to try and calm it down a little bit. That's the least used axis, so it's not a major issue with the noise, but kind of a little bit annoying. But yeah, all of this is working. I can set fan speeds, temperatures, motion. I've got a load of stuff for preheating of stuff. Got loads of advanced settings for offsets, velocity, jerk, acceleration, steps, filament. But you know what you were saying previously, so if I just jump to configuration and go main and then motion, you can see the amount of stepping these particular motors have got at the moment. So if I hit move axis, doesn't really matter what axis, so I'm going to go down to Z anyway, just to show you. But you've got 10 millimeters, 1 millimeter, 0.1 millimeter, and 0.025 millimeter. So we can actually move it in increments of 0.025 centimeters, but tiny little movements. So that's the sort of movements it's actually going to be making when it's printing. It's not going to be doing 10 centimeter movements or 10 millimeter movements. It's going to be doing like 1 millimeter movements. So actually it's, with those settings, it's pretty good. Can come up and down slowly. But in messing around with that, I'll move the total 1.975 millimeters. But yeah, you can go back up and do 1 millimeter movements. But yeah, still got some slipping in these axes, but I did buy these. These are flexible mounts that can move in the middle, so I'll probably put these onto this printer because they can't be used in my new one because of the sizes here. They're both 5mm sizes. My new printer needs 5 to 8, so that's coming. But I thought I will put these onto this one to improve these axes, because these little things that are on there are not too good. But yeah, it's basically ready to print again. It's had some serious amount of upgrades, but yeah, this one's ready to print. And what I'm thinking is I'll reprogram the GT256 board if I can work that out. So when my new LCD comes for the GT256 board, I'll leave this LCD, this board, everything connected to this, because this board's adaptable, so it means I can change the drivers out, I can mess around, and I can, you know, whoever it goes to next, actually, if they blow it up, it's a simple repair. Given I've done all the firmware for it now, I don't particularly want to rewrite all of this firmware for the new printer, but if the GT256 board doesn't work, I'm going to buy another one of those AnyCubic boards, because they're brilliant, 20 quid. So probably the best board I've used and easiest to write firmware for, because the pinouts are all correct. But yeah, so, but it's basically ready to print again. Sweet!